Okay, today I'm going to show how to make a NFL mummy keychain. What you'll need is a total of 6 feet of gutted paracord, total depending on what colors you need. Each part of the body is going to take 2 feet of paracord, so the helmet will take 2 feet, the jersey will take 2 feet, and the pants will take 2 feet. And I'll show you how later to switch from color to color. But right now I have 5 feet of black, 1 feet of turquoise, and we're going to do the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, first thing you want to do is take your gutted paracord, find out where your middle point is going to be. So I'm going to do, let's see here, 3 feet on one side and 2 feet on the other side of the black, since the turquoise is going to take the other foot for the other side of the black. And take a gutted piece of paracord, one of the inner strands, and feed it through where you found your middle point, right like that. And then feed it through the top of your skull. And then use that to pull the cord through your skull. Like that. And that's all you need the inner strand for. And you want to make the total length approximately 5 inches from the top of the head, or top of the skull, to the bottom loop of the keychain. Then, let's see. Then, with the skull facing you, you want to start doing what's called a cobra knot. Place one side over and across below the skull, and then on the other side you go over the end you just did. Go over the end, behind the back, and up through the loop like that. Then just tighten over the skull. Make sure it's all even so the skull is looking straight, head's not crooked, just like so. And then the first strand that you went over the top, you want to go back over the top the other way. And then with this strand again, go over that, behind the back, and through the loop. And tighten. Now we're going to do this 16 times. So that was 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And when you tighten them, you want to tighten them pretty firmly. And always make sure the one that's going across the top is that same cord. It's just going to switch from side to side. Okay, now once you got your 16 knots done, you're going to flip them around and then start going back up and over the ones that you just did, doing the same knot. And once we reach the middle of the body, we'll switch one of these strands from the black to the turquoise, and that's when we'll start working on the jersey. As you can see, one strand is much shorter than the other. That's because this is the strand that's going to have the color switch. So this will probably be the last knot we do before we switch the color, and I'll show you how we switch the color. So once we get down to the last knot, the side you want to switch colors, you just feed the new color right in like that, and then tighten the knot real tight. Take your lighter, just kind of melt the end right there like that, and then push on it to make like a flat surface, and then pull. And then see, it gets stuck right there. Then from there, just continue the knot like you were. And this little piece right here that's hanging off the rest of our pants part, we'll just leave that. We'll snip that off and melt that towards the end. And then once you get up to the skull, let's see, I probably have one more to do here. There we go, right below his chin. I'm going to flip it back over and go back down the other way. This is going to make the wider part like his shoulders. for this to do. Alright, so for the final knot, what we want to do is snip the very end of this kind of at a pointed angle, like so. Then we're going to melt this end and kind of roll it so it's a pointed, kind of a pointed hard tip like that, and feed the football through, or feed it through the football. This is probably the most difficult part, because the hole on these footballs are so small. Sometimes you just gotta twist and twist and twist until you can get the football on there. I think I feel it coming through. See the little tip coming through there? Just grab on that tip, pull it the rest of the way through, then continue that same knot you were doing before, like that, and then part's going to come up through here, right behind the football. Pull it tight, and then we're going to snip and singe the ends. Leave a little bit of room, or a little bit of cord hanging out, so there's enough to singe, and then press down on the melted part so it kind of locks it in. There we go. There we go. There's a nice little flat spot there. So it won't pull back out behind the football. There we go. then take your split ring, put it over the bottom loop, there we go. Have our NFL mummy.